Oh yeah. Hey everybody, it's Joey G. I got somebody interviewing me today, huh? I'm somebody big, right?
It's Danny Mac, Joey G's brother. Got a few questions from some fans for you, Joe.
Shoot 'em away.
Are you ready?
What up everybody in Fox Chase?
Alright, so the first question we got from Dave from Manioc.
Yeah, what's he saying?
He's saying, what is wrong with the WWE today? What do you think's wrong
Well, I
with
did a
it?
show on this the other day. What is wrong with the WWE today is simple. They just don't know how to book things right. And not to quote Bret Hart, it's just they get a good heel and then they make him a friggin' face. I mean, all right, for instance, I hope they don't do this to Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen, as I know him. He's great. He's a great heel. Okay? And I just hope that they don't turn him face and destroy him. Because if you see the New Day, they changed the New Day to faces from a heel. And that killed half of their mic stick. They can't bust on towns no more. They gotta watch what they say. They're smiley faces. Sucks. Bray Wyatt. How do you turn I hope Bray Wyatt ends up like The Undertaker, like I said in the show before. Because The Undertaker, when they turned him heel, but remember when they turned him heel, like I said before, he was silent. He had Paul Bearer doing all his talking for him. He was the dead guy. He helped Elizabeth in that Saturday Night's Main Event in February of '92. So, I mean, booking Roman Reigns. The fans just don't like him. So Vince, just drop the cape fee. Let everybody know that that's your man. That's the dude's dick you're riding, and that's the guy you freaking want. You like guys that are big with long hair. You know what I mean? Like you like the sexy boy Shawn Michaels. Like you like the pretty boy John Cena. That's how Vince is. You know what I mean? He's got his chosen man. That's his chosen one. Like The Rock, they did with Deadly Game. Just turn it. Just make it Roman's Empire. Put some goons in there with him. And put Eva Marie with him. And get him mad heat. And let him just be a natural badass. They start to cheer you, Roman, because you're bad. Just fire back at the crowd. Make sure they don't cheer you. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. I mean, the heels start getting cheered and you make them a face. Like, no. Heels, like Chris Jericho said it best. I don't want a shirt. I'm a heel. What the fuck would somebody want to wear? I'm sorry I dropped an F-bomb. But why would somebody want to wear my shirt? I'm a heel. Edge said the same thing. I am a heel. I am hated. Why would I want somebody to wear my shirt? I don't know. I just come from the days of the late 80s, early 90s. And, I'm used to the good guy, bad guy, the heel. I'm not saying the good guy's got to be the All-American like Hulk Hogan, but come on. Next question.
Next question comes from Jeff from Wilmington, Delaware. And he asks, who is your favorite all-time wrestler and why?
All time.
Only one.
Only one?
Yeah.
Well, I have
tough.
to pick. It'd be hard. Honorable mentions, I want to be real quick. I don't want to waste time. Honorable mentions, definitely Randy Savage and Ric Flair. This is very hard because it's between two wrestlers. It's between two guys that really hate each other, but one's real, one's a phony, but one's changed his life, and do I believe him to a certain extent? I don't know. It's either Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart. And I honestly have to say Bret Hart. Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler. Yes, Bret Hart. Then Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart's just a real dude. He's a man's man. He does not give a fuck. He'll say whatever. He buries the world. Everyone wants to say Bret's ego's so big. Hey, Bret's the man. You know what I mean? Bret's a man's man, and he can get chicks. You know what I mean? Shawn, Shawn was my favorite of all time. Bret and Shawn have always been my favorites. I really know that, but I had to pick. I'd pick Bret Hart. In the ring, Shawn probably is better. But, there's times that Bret's better. You know what I mean? But all over, Shawn in the ring's better, but as a person overall in the ring, who would I rather watch? Bret Hart. Then Shawn Michaels, and then Randy Savage, Ric Flair, and, Jake the Snake. I love the Ultimate Warrior. But my all-time favorite's Bret the Hitman Hart, no doubt. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Rest in peace, Owen. Next question.
Next question comes from TJ from Lancaster, and TJ asks, what's your favorite all-time year? So that's calendar year in professional wrestling.
All around?
Yeah.
And this is going to be a weird year, Dan. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why it's going to be a weird year. Because this is a year WWE, but WWF then, was getting killed. And I'm an old school guy because I like Macho Man years, 89, that was a great year. And I'm talking all pro wrestling, not just WWE or WCW. I'm talking in pro wrestling. So The 2000s had nothing to do with it because WCW sucked in 2000 and 2001 they got bought out, and TNA was never even on WWE's radar. Maybe in 2008, 2009, that was it. That's the best TNA ever got. But anyway, my favorite all-time year in wrestling, I will say, and everybody's going to be like, damn, WWF didn't win one rating that whole year. But still, I think it was their best year, in my opinion. And the best year, definitely in WCW, 1997. There's just no doubt. That NWO angle on WCW was great. But it started to get old at the end of the year, but it was great because Sting ended it, and he won against that big match at Starrcade against Hogan. 97, the WWF was just great. That's a lot of time when I lost respect for Shawn. He was supposed to fight Brett at WrestleMania 13, and he pulled that thing where I lost my smile, and I'm going to go home and find it. Like, that was, Shawn, come on, fuck you. I mean, for real, And it was this Brett turned in. It was remember that day, and it was the Canadians versus the USA. I mean, on Raw. People say, Nitro didn't start winning until April of 98, and I was at that show. That was my 21st birthday. And I think Raw started to be the better show. I mean, Nitro was the better show for about a year. But I think by the summer of 97, Raw was the better show. When it was, you would go to Canada, and Brett would be their hero. And you go to the United States, and they'd be throwing shit in the ring. And Brett, remember he said Pittsburgh, I had to stick, if America was a toilet bowl, it'd be right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? And he just killed America. He had a picture, remember he had a picture of him, Brian Pillman, and Neidhart, the Bulldog, and Owen pissing on the American flag. It was great. It was great. I mean, I'll be honest, back then, I was loving Canada. I loved the NWO back then. That was my main thing. But, I love WWF just as much. So, yeah, that was my favorite year in wrestling. Even though WWF was getting killed, that was the birth of Steve Austin, the first time he stunned Vince McMahon in September of that year. It was the year of the screw job. And by the fall of that year, you could tell WWF was taken back over. So, yeah, 1997 for me.
97. All right, next question comes from Sam from Philly. Sam asks, what do you want to make of this YouTube channel? What's the ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal is this. I'm like nobody else. Okay? There's a lot of dudes I like out there. I'm not going to plug their show. A lot of dudes that are real. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes that are phony. Okay? I'm not brash. I'm not going to say how many viewers I got. I don't care if I got one viewer, if I got 2 viewers, if I got 200 viewers, 200 trillion viewers, 10 viewers, 10 million viewers. You get the picture, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't care. I'm just me. I'm Joey J. I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm the real wrestling buff. Much shout outs to Sound Monster. Good Mike commentaries. They're great guys. Good Mike commentaries is liberal. I'm a conservative. That's different. But you know what I mean? Doesn't affect anything, but I'm the real wrestling buff. I'm the guy that knows everything. I heard Sound Monster say something in the show one day that he has so much knowledge in his head. Well, so do I, Sound Monster. And anytime any of these guys, and the guys I like too, or any of them are up for a debate in pro wrestling, I'm here. Joey G's here, and I'm out to debate you. You know what I mean? This YouTube channel is going to be number 1. I know I tried before and I was stupid. Not stupid, I wasn't taking it seriously. Well, this time, as you see, I am taking it seriously. Shout outs to my cousin Mikey Noor. What's up, brother? Shout out to Stacy. What's going on, sis? And this time I am taking it. I'm being professional about it. I'm not just taping Raws, you know what I mean, all stoned and all stupid, looking at, oh, yeah, this is a part of Raw. No, I'm not doing that no more. This is real. This is the number 1 YouTube channel. The real wrestling channel. The guy that keeps it real. You want to rebook the WWE? You know what I mean? And that's another thing. You know what the problem is with WWE, Dan? I want to tell you. Vince McMahon has guys like Terry the Stooge Taylor, Johnny Ace, Arn Anderson. He's got all WCW guys running the back. Why don't you have guys like Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Sean Waltman? I mean, Scott Hall got a job with Global Force Wrestling with Jeff Jarrett's new company. I'm still waiting for this big boom period. Scott Hall and his son signed with them. I know Kevin Nash is a consultant on the creative team in WWE now, which is pretty good because Kev was kind of the vision behind the whole Attitude Era. But this is Joey J, and I'm going to make this, YouTube channel number 1.
All right, we got 2 more questions for you, Joe.
Go ahead. Time's probably going.
This one's kind of relating to the last one. It's from Greg from New Jersey. He asks, what do you want to make in life? From what you answered last, it seems like you want to be involved with wrestling.
There's no doubt. I want to be the voice of professional wrestling. There's no doubt. I mean, sky's the limit. I don't know what I want to be. I'll be honest with you, D-Mac. I just want to be the guy that really, I don't like people in general. You know how I am. You know what I mean? The camera's in my face. I'm going to smash it down. But I just want to my big time goal is to be the voice of the WWE. Of course, who wouldn't love that? I just feel I do have the talent to do it. I would love to book the WWE, but to be honest with you, I would like to have a nice little office in whatever arena WWE's in and just write my storylines, just like Vince Russo did. You know what I mean? You don't need a million writers. You would need me and about 2 other people to write the storylines. And I'm not being, I'm not saying any names, but there's many people that said, Joey, you should book the WWE. I got comments on there, Joey, you should book the WWE. You know what I mean? I could do 4 stories, 4 parts of how to rebook the WWE and make it good. But, my goal in life is to be the #1 guy here on YouTube and eventually to work for the WWE and be a major writer in WWE. Will that happen? I don't know. I doubt it. But I do definitely want to be involved in the wrestling business because that's my love and passion is pro wrestling. And I've loved it ever since 1984, and I'll never stop loving it. And that's what I'm going to do my whole life. My life said, I know what I want to do in life, and that's in professional wrestling in the business.
And last question comes from Tony from South Philly. He asks,
Hey, yo, Tony.
what is your favorite WrestleMania?
Oh,
of
favorite
all time?
WrestleMania. I'm going to say that's easy. Easy. My favorite WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 4. March 27th, 1988, from the Trump Plaza Hotel, Randy Savage. It was the Randy Savage story. He fought 4 times, and he won the WWE title, WWF title. And Hogan, of course, helped him win it, but a chair shot to DiBiase, Elizabeth. Just the whole night was great. He fought 4 times. Who did he fight that night? Savage fought Butch Reed, Greg the Hammer Valentine, One Man Gang, and DiBiase, and won the title. It was great. I think the greatest WrestleMania. WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 17 were just up there too, but in my personal favorite, WrestleMania 4 was the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
And that's all the questions we got for you today, Joe. Any
All
closing
right, well,
thoughts?
everybody, look into Joey G's YouTube channel, you know what I mean? And yes, I am Bret Hart. Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler. I got shows coming up, greatest feuds of all time. Going to be reviewing a lot of greatest feuds, greatest factions, everything. Greatest WrestleManias, greatest moments, everything. What's going on in the WWE, everything in professional wrestling. What's going on in TNA, what's going on with this boom period. Everything. And even sometimes politics, sports, what's ever going on in the world. Tune in to Joey G, because I know what's going on. The real wrestling buff. You want to hear it, come here. And at 800 or 900, whatever. Numbers coming soon. A hotline number too for Joey G and professional wrestling. This is Joey G. I'm out. I'll see you on my next show. Peace.